I like how Trump just doesn't try to hide anything. Like, any person with any clarity of thought who looks at this story would say, this person is insane or a psychopath, they should not be president. Any person, this is completely unprecedented, besides like some examples with Nixon and examples in Trump's first term. Not that this is like the most significant thing he's ever done. It's actually quite minor, and it's quite like, you know, it's on par with a lot of other stuff he's done. Like, compared to the firing of James Comey, I don't care. It's just absurd, and there's a reason that this story was not put on like Fox News. Like CNBC, CNN, this was a top story. Fox News, I literally could not find it. I don't know if that changed. I couldn't find the story at all. So basically, Erika McEntterfer, I've never tried to say her name. Erika McEntterfer, which was a Biden appointee, she oversaw the release of these revisions and weak job numbers. I think it was like 70-ish thousand. They were below expectations significantly. And there were revisions downward. Now Trump is going in and saying, you're revising these statistics downwards, right? Just like after I got elected, just after I got elected, you revised all of Biden's statistics downward. So you lied and said Biden had these great job numbers, and then suddenly you revised them all downwards. And it's like, well, all of these numbers are revised downwards, right? That's what the Bureau of Labor Statistics does. It revises downwards. I don't know why, but most of the time it does it. You'd think it would be half revising upwards, half revising downwards, but it's mostly downwards. That's been the case for a while. And it's been the case under Trump too. So, like, you can't say that this labor commissioner wanted artificially good job numbers to, make Trump look good and then all of a sudden make him look bad. Like, we had some good job numbers earlier in Trump's term, second term, but now we have weaker job numbers. I don't know if this is anything long term. I think it's probably going to be just a kind of flash in the pan. We're going to have good job numbers again. That's my personal opinion, but he fired this person. He fired this person not only, but he also accused them and convicted them of this massive deep state conspiracy, right? That the entire Bureau of Labor Statistics is a deep state operation against Trump. He just says that like it's meaningless. He says that like it's just like a walk in the park. Like, oh, this big government agency is just all working against me. They're controlled by George Soros, evil Democrats behind the unelected Democrats just pulling the levers, and all these agencies. And I'm just gonna cut the head off of the dragon here with Erika McEntterfer. I cannot say her name. But so now we have a new acting commissioner who's going to do Trump's bidding. Now, what Trump is going to find is that this new commissioner is also going to, in certain cases, report poor job numbers and revise job numbers down, because guess what? They don't do the math, right? They can oversee it, but they're not the ones making the reports. So this is just a overtly dictator thing. Just accusing someone of this one person of fabricating job numbers. It's absurd. President Trump is once again destroying the credibility of our government by firing expert and nonpartisan officials because he does not like the facts they present. Governments that go down this path find themselves in ugly territory very quickly. Now, I'm trying to stay on topic here. I could go so many directions. Like you could go the NPR PBS direction. You could go the Associated Press not being allowed in presidential workspaces. You could go the visa direction, right? You could go the tariff direction. There's so much evidence for this essential dictator. You could go the biggest direction, the impoundment of funds direction, destroying separation of powers, destroying Congress's power of the purse, right? There's so much evidence. People should just call Trump a dictator. He has empowered the executive more than pretty much any president ever. Some people will say FDR, but No, Trump has gone beyond that. He's just clearly breaking statutory laws, breaking immigration law whenever he wants, breaking a tariff law whenever he wants. Breaking all these acts, Emergency Economic Powers Act, right? It's meaningless to him. And the Constitution is meaningless. So the Fifth Amendment, he acts with no due process at all, right? How about going after what are they called? Law firms. Sorry, going after law firms that oppose him, right? Revoking their clients' Sixth Amendment rights, revoking the law firm's First Amendment rights, revoking not going through Fifth Amendment protocol. How about the 10th Amendment, withdrawing funds from sanctuary states, in effect to commandeer their law enforcement to do ICE's bidding, which in and of itself is a Fourth Amendment violation, as we saw with Arizona's 2010 Supreme Court case. There's you can make similar comparisons to anyone else. Make him to FDR. I don't think they're as strong, but he just. It's just a more symbolic story than anything, but